Hi, my name is Ute Hilmer. I'm an expert in marketing technologies and innovation, and I'm coaching startups and SMEs. I also do leadership coaching in order to make my entrepreneurs and my CFOs real leaders. Today in this session, we want to talk about customer needs. For one, customer needs are there when there is a problem, when your customer has a problem, he wants something to solve this problem. And on the other side, there might be opportunities that can be solved with a product or a service. And so your customer has the need for that. So both of those, they are usually originated in the market itself. Customer needs are out there in the market. Now, why should we talk about customer needs? Why is it important? It's actually the basis of your business idea. It's at the heart of your business model. If you have a new venture, there is insecurity there. You're not quite sure. It's quite a risk because you never sold this product. Will customers actually go and buy it? Will they pay the price you're asking for it? Will they pay, period? So you're not sure. And in order to overcome this uncertainty, you need something that gives you more certainty. And customer need is exactly what helps you right there. Because the customer doesn't per se buy your product. Let's take a car as an example. You don't buy a car to buy a car. Usually you buy a car because you want to get from A to B, and you want to do that rather flexible and self-determined, but not to really buy a car. So you have as an entrepreneur, as an CFO, you do have something in mind that you think your customer needs. Now, there's a wonderful Drucker quote. The customer really buys, no, I'm sorry, not really buys, the customer rarely buys what the business thinks it sells to him. So we have something in mind that we think our customers are buying, and very often that's actually not the case. That's not what they're buying. So we better go and find out. And that's what this session is all about. How can I be sure? How can I be certain that what I'm going to sell will be something that's important and worthwhile for the customer? The number one reason why startups fail is because nobody wants to buy their product. So let's make sure we avoid this and we don't have that problem. For that, you do have to analyze customer needs, and you do have to understand the added value you give to that market. So let's talk about added value first. An added value is that whatever your product or your service can add to the customer's problem, and that helps him, or to his opportunity, and again, that helps him. Ideally, it helps him in a way that he's really enthusiastic, that he becomes a fan. Then you are on the winning road if you're able to do that. So this added value can be looked at from two sides. Either from a problem side, he has a problem. Let's take our car example again. He wants to get from A to B during nighttime, so he needs a car, and he wants to do that, let's say, rather economic and cost efficient. So he wants a car that is economic and cost efficient. Other people want to do the same drive, but they want to have fun doing it. So they might look at convertibles, at sports cars, and it's this kind of category that they value, and they find their added value in those products. Yet others, again, want to have the capability of carrying 8 people, 5 dogs, and whatever. So they need a lot of space to carry this. So again, different values that these people have and that they want to see as value added in the product that makes it worthwhile for them to buy. So what you see is this value added is actually individually different. And in order to make sure that this whole picture is not getting too complex, we actually make customer segments. We segment people with the same customer needs together in a customer segment and look at different segments. So, for example, all the people that want an economic car are one customer segment. The ones that want to transport a lot of things are another customer segment. That's how you look at customer segments. And it's very important for you to now understand and think through what are the customer segments that are in your market, that are large enough, big enough, and where you really have some value added that you can give to them that will help them fulfill their dream or solve their problem. That's the way to look at it. And always look at both sides. There might be more opportunities, the problem side and the opportunity side. So that's the added value that you can contribute. Now let's have a look at analyzing customer needs. There is two ways you can look at that. One is the top-down approach, where you actually have a ready product, it's almost done, and you need to find out what markets are out there that really need your product. Where is a market you can focus on? So usually you do have some markets in mind. If you have, be sure to test them. Don't take whatever you have as an hypothesis in your mind for granted, and don't take it for a fact. Go and ask this market. Ask them how they do what they do and if there are problems there, and find out what they tell you. That's a way to really learn. Go in direct contact with them. Ask. Don't tell them about your product. Don't speak. Ask. A very important guideline for talking to customers. You also can go online and find out about the problem, in what chat areas and where in social media are these problems discussed, what kind of people is it. You find more there. There's various sources you can go and find more about this problem. Actually not the problem, I'm sorry, I was wrong here. There is a lot out there about a solution that you have, and you're looking for people that do need, that have a need for that. Sorry, I'm getting weird here. So try for yourself, go online, find out. Go into the market, talk to the people. And if you're still not sure, you still need more information, you can also always hire professionals that do keywords for you, that go on and do test websites for you. All these things are possible. So I said there's two ways to look at your customer needs to analyze them. The other way is bottom up. Actually, you know a problem, you know markets that have a problem, and now you want to build a product for that. So go out, talk to these people that have the problem and find out what the problem is and how they're solving it today. That's the right way to ask them. So how are they overcoming the problem today, and what's good about it and what's bad about it? Let's take again our car example. What do they want? Some people want the comfort, other people want the fun, yet others the image, yet others just the space to transport a lot. So various needs are there. Find out what exactly they have. And then go and talk to experts, gather people around you with expertise, and find ways to solve that problem that they have. And that's a completely different session to look into how to do that. So again, for a first quick feeling, go online, search online, but then go out, talk to the people to find out more. There is another way where you really can gather a lot of information, which is before you even ask, just observe what people are doing in the market when they have that problem. So go where they have the problem and watch them having the problem. Or even better, if you can, go through the experience yourself. Find out if you can put yourself into the experience. That's a real good way to feel what they feel the frustration or feel the fun or whatever it is, and then find a way, develop a product, develop a service that can really help these customers, that can really get your customers ahead. That's a way to really be successful as a startup or with a new product idea. another last thing for asking customers, never ask them whether they would want to buy, because the friendly answer is always, oh yes, of course I would. And you'll be very happy to get that answer, right? But it's not very reliable. It's not a good question, so don't even ask. I have a list of further sources for information for you here. So go through it, see where you have easy access, and test them, try them, use them. If you realize that what you had as a hypothesis in your head, that this is really different to what the market really tells you, then dig deeper, then go deeper. Then you really need to investigate further before you invest any more money or any more time into your product idea. Last not least, I want to talk about focus here. Once you understand the generic problem, go and look for customer segments that look attractive, that are large enough, but also that are accessible and that have the urgent need for a solution. If they have kind of the feeling of, well, yeah, there is this problem, but it doesn't really bother me, that's not a market, because nobody will actually take any money and give it to you to solve that problem. So look for attractive markets where the need is big and the markets are big enough, and start to focus there. Build a product that's right for them. The benefit here is that you will have a product for a particular market and a particular customer group, a customer segment that adds a lot of value to them. So chances are they will buy. You can ask a good price for it. You're offering them a solution they cannot get anywhere else. And you can build a product that focuses on that core added value that they really want. And you can leave the rest out for now and build it later, so you can save money and time and be fast on the market. So focus on a couple of market segments, customer segments is essential. Build your products especially for them with all the needs built in, all the value built in that serves their needs. And then you actually can do your marketing and your selling very targeted to that market. So you can talk about their problem, you can talk their language, speak their language. You know how to very focused go into their networks and work there, market there, sell there. So that's the real key about the market focus. So let me recap quickly. The better your product is focused on a market and fits the market needs into this customer segments, the higher the added value, the more likely you will sell fast and quick, and you'll be very successful. At the beginning, build that product with not so much of an effort, and with marketing and sales very focused on that market, and the world can unfold for you. Basically, you're not stuck in that market. You can go to other markets later, but start in an attractive but small market. And the basics to do that is to truly and really understand the customer needs in this one market. That's a good way to start. So I wish you all the best in trying to do this. I have a little homework prepared for you. Think about the customer needs that your product can serve. List them. List the customer segments that have a need for these customer needs. And then go and think about the added value that very particular in these customer segments you can add. And if you have added value there that none of your competitors can offer, you actually have found your USP, your unique selling proposition, and you can move forward with that. At that point, I wish you all the best and lots of luck of developing products that you'll get raving fans for, and good luck in, if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, feel free to contact me. So see you with many happy customers.